Good morning, everybody. The Rev here. It's time for a cup of coffee with Jesus. Just reading a little bit in the Word, reading the Proverbs. I like the Proverbs. Proverbs just deal with you on it's like the way that we should be acting if you have carrying Christ in your heart. You should be doing these things, should be living them, should be walking them out. And I just like to read them. It's just like how you treat your fellow man and how you should receive things, how you should respond. The Proverbs, really good. I read the Proverbs every day. They're good. Today, Proverbs 10:18. He who conceals hatred has lying lips, and he who spreads slander is a fool. It's like conceal is the Greek word for fool. In Strong's Concordance, it actually says he's a simpleton. It's like if you're slandering people, you're like a dummy. You're a simpleton. I'm like you're ignorant. You're like, should not be doing that. And I just thought about this, like he who conceals hatred has lying lips. That's like not being truthful with people. You know, there's a praise and worship guy. He's an amazing man. And he was just saying, he goes, I'm okay if you don't want to do something. He said, I'm really okay. The word of God says your yeses are supposed to be your yes and your no's are your no's. And he said, but it really bothers me when Christians say, when I ask them, hey, I'm going to go do this ministry thing, and would you like to participate? And they go, oh, well, let me pray about it. When they're not going to go pray about it, that's their way of saying no, but they're not brave enough to be open and honest. So really they're hiding hatred. That's what it is. Your lying lips are actually hiding a hatred that you have for something, a disdain there. And I just thought, man, that's something that I try to do really. I work on it hard every day just because I don't want to disappoint people. Nobody wants to disappoint people. But I've really got out of the position of seeking approval of men because I'm not afraid they can't take my salvation away from me. They can't take things away from me. They can't take my joy. And just when I just see that, it's just like, if your yeses are your yeses and your no's are your no's and you're not hiding hatred because you don't have lying lips. So if somebody asks you, hey, do you want to do this? Like, no, I don't think that's in my wheelhouse. I don't think that's where I should be going. Or let me check my schedule because I need to make sure my calendar frees me up for that. But the slander thing is it makes you a fool, makes you a simpleton. And one of the things I was praying about this and working this through today, and I thought, one of the key, the Lord dropped it in my heart. The key thing to know that slander's coming or gossip is coming is when somebody gives you information and you have the responses, well, that means that you're not going to be there to walk them through